Hi everybody, I'm Mrs. Ballou bringing Pre-K to you.
And I'm Veronica. How do you do?
For today's episode, you will need 2 pieces of paper and some markers or crayons. On our last episode, we were talking about the butterfly life cycle and how it went from egg all the way to the butterfly. We learned about the egg, which has a baby growing inside of it. Out of the egg came a larva. Do you remember what a larva was?
I do.
What's a larva?
A baby caterpillar.
Good, a baby caterpillar. And then the larva, the caterpillar, makes something called a chrysalis, which is a hard shell. And then out of the chrysalis comes an adult butterfly, right? So today we have a huge vocabulary word, and we're excited to teach it to you. Our big word, Mary's going to come help us say it. Mary! Hi everybody, how are you feeling? I'm feeling super excited because I get to teach you a very, very big word. Are you ready to hear it?
Yeah.
Let's tell them together. Your new word is
Metamorphosis.
What? Metamorphosis? Can you say that? Metamorphosis. Will you clap it out for us? Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. Thank you, Mary, for teaching us that
Bye,
word.
Mary.
Bye. Bye, kids. So Mary taught us the word metamorphosis. What is metamorphosis? Well, it is the change of something into something completely different. So it transforms. So if you've seen Transformers, have you seen Transformers?
Yes.
So the car in Transformers transforms into something completely different, right? Well, in Metamorphosis, it's when something transforms into something completely new, like a caterpillar to a butterfly. So inside the chrysalis, where metamorphosis is happening, it's transforming, right? It's turning into something completely new. So when I read you the story, every time you hear our vocabulary word, metamorphosis, I want you to clap. Can you do that? Awesome. Here we go. Let me get my story. My baby caterpillars came in a cup. I watched them climb down and up. Day by day, I watched them grow big. I was so excited I did a jig. Can you do a jig for us, Veronica? Yes, a jig is a dance. Then one day, I saw something strange. My caterpillars started to change. They left their small skin behind, crawling out bigger and longer this time. So my caterpillars, they were small and they climbed out of their old skin and had new skin underneath it. This was called molting, I am sure. They will do this 4 times more. The last time they molted their skin, they made some silk and began to spin. They made a silk button on the lid. Can you guess what they did? So they molted their skin and made a silk button. Let's see, what are they gonna do? They hung upside down in a J. How long will they stay this way? They made a hard shell called a chrysalis. My dear caterpillars, I will miss. Metamorphosis is taking place. The caterpillars turn to mush in their case. They are transforming into something new, but first they turn into complete goo. So guys, when the caterpillar is inside the chrysalis, they turn into a goo. Their whole body turns into a goo, and they recreate a different thing. So crazy. Soon metamorphosis is complete. They turned into something different. How neat! From a crawling bug that's oh so hairy to a flying insect with wings like a fairy. A total transformation. What a science sensation. So here are our caterpillars, and I showed them to you guys before, and remember they were tiny little black caterpillars. Well, I want to show them to you now. They are getting huge, and it's been maybe about a week and a half. And you could even see where they molted their skin, there's little black dots hanging around. That's their old skin. And now they're going to climb up to the lid and start making their chrysalis soon. So that's going to be exciting. So me and Veronica, we made up a song for you guys all about metamorphosis. And to sing our song, we have these little wings that we're going to put on our butterfly wings. You need help, sweetie? Alrighty. See, and she has some black sparkly butterfly wings. Pretty cool, right? Okay, here's our song, and you listen to it the first time, and then you could help sing it the second time. Ready? Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. Changing, growing, metamorphosis is showing. Changing, transforming, butterflies are forming. Now let's sing it together. Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. Changing, growing, metamorphosis is showing. Changing, transforming, butterflies are forming. Did you like that song? You guys did a great job singing along with us. Thank you. So, for our first activity, get your paper. And we are just going to focus on metamorphosis, okay? So put your paper horizontal, please. And, oops. Thank you. And we are going to write the big long word metamorphosis. So what letter do you hear first? Do you know what letter says M? M. So we're going to do M, E, T, A, which is a circle in the tail, meta, another M, O, R, which is, kind of looks like a hook, then a P, H, O, S, I, S. And you could pause the video if you need more time spelling it or ask your parents to help you. So, in metamorphosis, when something changes completely to a new thing, the first thing we have was a caterpillar. So draw your caterpillar. We have a caterpillar. And then the caterpillar makes its hard shell called a chrysalis. And then do you remember what happens inside the chrysalis, Veronica?
Metamorphosis happens, and then out of it comes a butterfly.
So when it's inside, do you remember what it turns into though? When it's trying to change?
It turns into complete goo.
Goo, right. So next you draw your chrysalis. And this is where metamorphosis takes place. This is where the caterpillar turns into complete goo and then it recreates itself into, another little arrow, a beautiful butterfly.
Nice drawing, Miss Baloo.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. Yours as well. Here's Veronica's. Would you like to explain it?
So there's the caterpillar, here's the chrysalis, and then the beautiful butterfly. I made it blue because blue is my favorite color.
So this is all about metamorphosis. So if you need some more time, you could pause the video, okay? The next thing we get to do is guess that letter. So get your piece of paper. You could guess right here, Veronica, if you'd like. All right, get ready. Watch up here. Ready? Guess that letter. My first letter has one vertical line and two bumps. It often says B, and it's the letter that butterfly starts with. Do you know what letter I'm going to make? Try to guess.
A B.
What letter?
A B.
A B. 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 The next letter is one vertical line and two horizontal lines on the top and bottom, and it says I, like icky. Can you guess what letter I'm making? An I.
I.
Good job. I. B. I. The next letter has one curve and then a line going inside of it. Can you guess what letter I'm going to make, Veronica? A curve.
G.
A G. B. I. G. Veronica, can you help us sound this word out?
B. I. G. B. I. G.
What does it
Let's
say?
spell it. Big.
Big. How the caterpillars go through a big change, don't they? So let's write our line underneath. And then you could do your columns. And then we're going to bring the I down. I. And the G down. G. And then do a line. Bring your I down again. And your G down again. And now we're going to find out what new words we can make by changing just one letter. So with your sister or your brother or your mom or dad, whoever you're living with, you can work together and try to find a different letter that will make a new word. So we have big up here, so we could try a different letter right here. So Veronica has put one in already, and she has put in a letter P. So would you come put your P in for us? P. So we have Ig. Ig. Pig. Veronica spelled pig. Now I want you to try to make more words by just changing the first letter, okay guys? That's all for today. I hope you learned a lot about metamorphosis, and join us again for our next episode. Don't forget, Miss Baloo loves you. Bye.
Bye.